When you come in, you should go right to this cabinet, find your cubby and your journal. After you have your journal, you should be heading right to your seat, wherever you're assigned to sit. You can chit chat if you want and hang out until the bell rings. Once the bell rings, you should have your journal and it should be opened up to a blank page. You need a writing utensil. It can be a pencil, marker, pen, anything. If you don't have one with you, all tables have these green caddies and they have markers, colored pencils, all kinds of stuff that you can use. You're gonna write today's date in your journal. Month, day, year. I'm gonna take a look at the journal prompt board and see what today's prompt is. This right here is our journal prompt whiteboard. So every day of the week stays up here, and then as the day comes, I write what the prompt is. You have one example right here. This whiteboard is saved for me to do an example of the journal prompt. If you finish today's and let's say you were gone the day before, you can always go back and look at the past days. The past days always stay for the whole week. I don't erase them until Monday comes back around and I need space. So if you missed any day this week, you can always look back and see exactly what it was. For journal prompts, you can either draw your pictures, you can write things out, you can doodle, or you can use colors. The main point of the journal prompt is to get your creative flow going for the day. So be as creative as you can. The secondary purpose of doing our journal prompts is to have a routine and get started in our class. So I sit down, I'm in my spot, the teacher can take attendance. I can talk, as long as we're not yelling across the room and making disruptions. We can chit chat, we can share our journal prompts. If we finish up, we wait until we go over the agenda. There are several ways you can set up your journal prompt. This is a great example of someone who fits in several prompts on one page. So you don't have to take up a whole page. Again, I'm looking for the date and then your entry. So we have the date here again, her entry. You can see she doesn't write down what the prompt is every day. I don't ask you to write it down. I just ask that you have an entry in the date. When you finish your journal prompt, you can close it up and sit tight, hang out, chat. Typically, after I see a few journals closed up, I will ask how many more minutes everybody wants. They'll show me on their hand, 0 to 5, and I'll see what the average is. I'll have that much amount of time to hang out and chill. We stay in our seats unless you have something that you need to turn in. After that amount of time is up that we've waited, we go over the agenda on the board, and the second thing on the agenda every day is the mantra. So we get through the agenda, I explain what's going on, and then the entire class does the mantra together. To do the mantra, we do the beat of We Will Rock You on the table. So we go. Here's an example. Give me one! We always finish by doing this motion with the hands and saying A. That way you stop clapping, we're all done with the beat, and then you get one final thing to yell out before we all turn our voices off and then wait for instructions. I love starting the day this way because it's so fun to hear everybody yelling out positive things about themselves. They get so excited. If I forget the mantra, they definitely let me know and we yell it out at some point in the day.